So oftentimes when you're extracting bill of materials data, you may want to get specific parameters about each model to come out to your Excel table also. So we actually have a command for this. We're going to do a report item count params. And what this will do is it'll take the active model by default. And you can also do table reference, which we'll do in a different video. And it expects the name of parameters you want to also extract. So if we say description, and let's say customer, and we want to write that to BOM data, which is actually being created by the previous line there. So if we run this, you'll notice that it's going to create that table for us, and then it's going to automatically populate that table with the default columns plus our special columns for the parameters that we've requested. Now, the thing about this that you got to be aware of is that if you come in and say supplier tier, and you just say, okay, I'm gonna add that. Well, the table's already created, and the table already exists at this point. So this table create function is going to clear that table, and then it's going to try to write the data according to the requirements of the function and also what you've specified here. So when we run this, it's going to error because we don't really have a supplier tier column predefined in that table. So the quick way to get around that is either just manually add that in, or in this case, I'm just going to delete the entire sheet or table and then rerun it. And that will add in our additional column that we're looking for and write that data out. So the big question that comes to mind is like, why would you want to do this? Well, the beauty of this is that if you're looking for specific parameters and values to be kind of extracted from each model and get them into a nice tight report like this, as well as get the quantities of whatever's involved, this is just a perfect launch point for going into Power Query and comparing this data, summarizing it, evaluating cost, or comparing descriptions, for example, with what might be in an MRP system for cleanup purposes. It's just really a nice, clean way to get this type of information out of your models very quickly.